What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I did want to get into an FAQ with you guys, frequently asked questions, if you don't know what that means, just to give you what is going on with the stimulus checks that are supposed to be going out, or that have already gone out, but people are supposed to be receiving them. So before I get into that, make sure you hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one, and remember that I do a giveaway every single week, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video to hear all about that giveaway. Now, the stimulus checks, people are getting very impatient, especially with the physical checks, and a lot of people are getting impatient with the deposits. So I wanted to just quickly go through an FAQ with you guys just so that you get some of these questions answered, even though some of these questions are not truly answered, and it's just kind of a blanket statement that people put forth in order to just give you an answer and hopefully and hope that you get satisfied with that answer. So let's go ahead and get into this. So this is stimulus check FAQ, what you can do about get my payment glitches. So this is everything about get my payment glitches, also about just random questions here and there. So it's a Forbes article. Let's get into the first one. So the first question is, what exactly is Get My Payment Tool? The Get My Payment Tool is basically a tool that you can use in order to check your status of your payment, know what bank account it's going to, enter your information, and then you can finally know what bank account you're going to get that deposit into. So you can use that to your advantage, but the only thing is they only update that once a day. So that's what Get My Payment Tool is. Number two, why haven't I received a stimulus payment yet? This is probably one of the most frequently asked questions. Just like they stated, I get it a lot. I see it on other channels a lot. But the first batch of stimulus check recipients provided their direct deposit information on their 2018 and 2019 federal tax returns and received a tax refund. If you owe the IRS money or pay through an installment plan, for example, the IRS likely didn't send your direct deposit check. If you want your stimulus check electronically, you should go to the Get My Payment tool to provide your direct deposit information. So this is kind of a blanket statement here. If you didn't receive your stimulus check, there's a lot of reasons you couldn't have received your stimulus check. You might have not qualified for your stimulus check. If you did qualify for it and you didn't receive it yet, then there could be a number of reasons why you didn't receive it. You could not have the right bank account information in the system. They might not have it. They probably sent it to the wrong bank account. They might have changed it from going to a bank account to going to mail. I've seen that. There's a lot of different ways that you cannot receive a stimulus payment, and I've heard basically all of them. Ask people questions, after they said, hey, I didn't receive my stimulus check yet. And I'm like, well, did you qualify? Yes, I did qualify. Did you set up your bank account information? Yes, I did. Did you check your information? Yes, you checked your information. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, well, now I check my information and saying it's being mailed. So I've been through, all of these situations here. I haven't been through them, but I, talked through them, I guess. Number three, I was supposed to get a direct deposit, but I didn't. What do I do? Your best bet is to provide your direct deposit information through the Get My Payment tool. If you don't receive a direct deposit, it does not mean that you won't receive a stimulus check. Assuming you qualify, you will receive a paper stimulus check. So looking at this, I mean, they're not really giving you something that you can do. Yes, you can go to the Get My Payment tool, but that's really just the blanket statement. If you didn't get anything, they're going to say, go to the Get My Payment tool in order to get that information and give them everything that they need and understand where it's going to be deposited. So it's kind of a blanket statement there. But number four, how do I know the IRS sent me a stimulus check? The IRS will mail you a written notice 15 days after sending your stimulus payment. Now, this doesn't tell you anything here. Now, so the IRS will send you a written notice 15 days. I feel like this is not planned out, because if they didn't send your payment, then you're not going to get it 15 days. So 15 days after that. So if they did send it, you're going to get it 15 days after that. But how do you know that they sent it? That was the question. How do you know that they sent you a stimulus payment? Yes, if they send you something 15 days after sending your stimulus payment, then that makes sense. But if they never sent your stimulus payment, then they're never going to send you a notice 15 days after that. So what do you do if they didn't send you a stimulus payment, or how do you know if they're sending you a stimulus payment? Just keep checking the Get My Payment tool. I mean, that's really all the advice we can give to you. Keep checking the Get My Payment tool to see where that's supposed to go, if you're going to get a paper check or you're going to get it deposited electronically. Number 5, I've checked the Get My Payment tool for several days and I keep getting payment status not available. Why does this keep happening? Now, this is obviously, they stated it's frustrating for a lot of people. It's really frustrating because if you don't know, if you keep getting the same message over and over again, it really puts people at panic. It really makes people get impatient by seeing that message over and over and over again every single day that they check. Now, there are many reasons why this could happen. Now, this article breaks down 2 reasons to where you did not qualify for the check or the IRS is still processing your information, but there's other instances that can be placed in this category or in this area for a reason why they keep giving you that payment status not available. But for a lot of people, I hear that it is fixed, but then for some other people, it's not fixed. So number 6, what do you mean that the IRS is still updating my information? Don't they already have my information? The IRS may be updating your information so it can process your stimulus payment. For example, if you recently filed your 2018 or 2019 federal tax return, the IRS still may be processing your tax return. When you submit your tax return, the IRS doesn't automatically input your direct deposit information into the Get My Payment tool. Your tax return is processed first. So that's a good explanation to why they don't have your information. They actually answered the question there. So kudos to them. Number 7, I receive Social Security benefits or disability benefits each month. The government already has my information. Why can't I access the stimulus check information on the Get My Payment tool? If you receive Social Security, disability, or veterans benefits, for example, you will automatically receive a stimulus check. Currently, your information is not included on the Get My Payment tool. The federal government may have your information, but it is currently with a different part of the federal government, such as the Social Security Administration, which is a separate part of the Treasury Department, which includes the IRS. So obviously that's a good explanation there, but you can't access that information on the Get My Payment tool, and a lot of people are frustrated when it comes to Social Security not getting their stimulus check yet, or vets not getting their stimulus check yet. I understand you're frustrated. You can't check. You don't know what's happening until something comes to your door, or it gets deposited into your account or on your direct express card. You don't know until it happens. Number 8, I've tried to enter my direct deposit information on the Get My Payment tool, but the system locked me out. Unfortunately, this happens to others too. There could be several reasons. Most likely it's a security precaution. The IRS wasn't able to verify your identity. Try to access the Get My Payment tool the following day once the IRS updates its website. So that's something that's 100% true. If you get locked out, obviously you're going to get locked out for a couple of hours. It's going to be 24 hours. So the next day, just check again. Hopefully you don't get locked out again, but I've heard people getting locked out for multiple days and having a huge issue there. But I haven't really heard that issue that much lately. If you have still received that issue, let me know in the comments down below. Number 9, my stimulus check was deposited to an old bank account, deposited in an incorrect bank account, or mailed to my old address. What do I do? If this happens, you receive a notice 15 days. This again. So you'll get it 15 days. You'll receive a notice where it was deposited 15 days after it was sent. So first of all, you have to know that it has been sent. How do you know that it's been sent? You don't know until you get the letter 15 days afterwards. So you know that the letter has, or you know that the amount has been sent and it went to a wrong bank account because you've seen it on the Get My Payment tool. It showed the wrong bank account. You couldn't change it. They didn't allow you to change it, and now it went to the wrong place, or it was mailed to the wrong address and you've seen that. Now you're going to have to wait 15 days after that, 15 days after it was supposed to be received, or 15 days after it returns. I don't know, because if the IRS has the wrong address, then that means they're going to mail the 15-day stimulus, confirmation to the wrong address. So that can't be right as well. So there has to be a way for you to be able to update your address in the system, or they'll either resend that money to you or they'll deposit it into a bank account once they figure out how they can set that up as well. Number 10, how do I contact the IRS to help with my stimulus check? I can't seem to reach anyone. Is there a special number? Unfortunately, there's no special number at this time to contact the IRS about your stimulus check. So That's true. You shouldn't just contact the IRS for a stimulus check. I would imagine they have a high call volume like all times of the day. So it's not something that you need to contact the IRS directly, and they don't have a special number for it. Maybe they should have, but I guess this whole thing wasn't fully planned. They were trying to plan it. But the best thing that I could say is to check my get my payment tool. And that's all I can say. I mean, if you have questions on where your stimulus check is, I mean, that's your best bet is get my payment tool. And hopefully they have something that comes in place of that. If they do, if I find something, then I will let you guys know, hopefully in YouTube stories whenever I do get that. But let's go to number 11, the last one. None of these issues apply to me. I just want my stimulus check. Their recommendation, what they're saying that you should do is check my payment tool, to get my payment tool. The IRS said it's updating it daily. So hopefully everybody gets all the money that they deserve. I don't want anybody to be out in the cold. I don't want anybody to not get the money that they need in order to pay their bills. So hopefully this answered some questions of yours, but it's just showing that the IRS really doesn't have all of the answers. They're trying to answer it with a blanket statement, but they don't have all of the answers here. And once they do release some of these answers for these questions, obviously these are why these FAQs are out there, so that when the answer comes available, we can give that answer to you. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And I do a giveaway every single week. I give away 2 Amazon gift cards at the end of the week. And all you have to do in order to enter that giveaway is comment on this video, like this video, and be subscribed to both of my YouTube channels, this one and the Perry Experience channel, and you'll get 1 ticket in the hat. But if you want multiple tickets, then just comment on multiple videos. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it, but I'm going to have to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.